Okay, good afternoon everyone. Today we'll have the pre-bid conference for contract ID 23FI0049, rehabilitation of disaster-related infrastructure and other facilities, rehabilitation, improvement of Lungbang Bridge. Location, Masbate City, ABC, 82,714,195 pesos and 87 centavos. Contract duration, 260 calendar days. Before we proceed with the opening proper, let's have first our attendance. Engineer Hansal, please do the roll.
Good afternoon, everyone. The following are present here today. We have our Vice Chairman, Engineer Jessica
A
Nini.
person,
We have our Block Member, Teresa Duraninan, Sir Aldo Maglente, Sir Bonifacio Cavite, Sir Noel Sangkahon, and we have our ND, Sir Ramil Finance, Ma'am Lunina Villanueva, Sir Donald Arqueles, and from CWG members, we have Sir Archie Balatuhan and Sir Raul Visuyo. From Doc Secretariat members, we have Sir Mark Aldo Alburo, yours truly, Roberta Canisan, and Sir Bernie Haga.
okay. Since we have a quorum already, let's start with the pre-bid proper. But for the information of everybody, notices were sent to the following observers. Ma'am Emma M. Del Prado, State Auditor 3, COA DPWH, Masbate 2nd DO. Ralph Santiago, Red Diamond Construction, NACA, Representative, Diversion Road, Barangay Pinamalitan, Masbate City. Miss Ruby Sanchez Morano, President, Rodeo Masbatino Incorporated, Masbate City. And Mark Ian L. Garbo, Media President, Masbate 2nd DO, Masbate City. For the information of everybody, this is posted at PhilJIPS and DPWH's website and conspicuous place at the premises of DPWH on April 8. On July 26, 2023, as well as sa DPWH na. Then, okay, let's start. Let's start with contract 23FI0049, the rehab of disaster-related infra, rehabilitation improvement of Lumbang Bridge, with an ABC of 82,714,195.87 centavos. Okay. Prospective bidders of this contract should be registered with a classified with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, which is the PCAB, and with a category of at least B for general engineering and medium A for bridges, are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH CWA at DPWH Procurement Service, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. Prospective bidders shall present the original or a receipt for payment or bid document to the Bank Secretariat of this office before the deadline stated above for the inclusion in the list of contractors for eligibility processing. All participating bidders shall be in the document request list, DRL, of the PhilJIPS website and secure a print-out copy showing that they are included in the list. Bidding shall be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in 2016 Implementing Rules or RIR of 9182. Interested bidders may obtain information from DPWH Masbate 2nd DEO and inspect the bidding document at the procurement unit from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in pre-datasheet ITB Clause 17. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat at the address Masbate 2nd DEO.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before August 16, 2023 at 11 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in the acceptable forms with the following schedule: cash or cashier's manager's check issued by Universal or Commercial Bank, bank draft guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit issued by Universal or Commercial Bank. Number 3, surety bond, callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company. Bid securing declaration, that is an undertaking which states, among others, that the bidder shall enter into contract with the procuring entity to furnish the required performance security within 10 calendar days. Bid opening shall be on August 16 at 2 p.m. at the procurement unit, Bank Secretariat Office, and or through Facebook Messenger or Zoom. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. Okay. Equipment capacity as specified in the bid data sheet shall be mandatory, and absence in the same shall disqualify the contractor. DPWH reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award a contract at any time prior to the contract awards, in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of RA 9184. Okay. This is the issue. Okay, let's have the major category and similar category. Okay, Engineer Arboro, please discuss the similar category.
For the major category of work, so BCCBP, previous construction, complete superstructure with piling. So similar category of works, VRP, CDP, or the bridges, rehabilitation complete, superstructure with driven piles, VRP, CDP, or bridges retrofitting complete, superstructure with driven piles, BCP, bridges construction with board piles, VRP, bridges rehabilitation with board piles, BRC, bridges rehabilitation complete, BCC, bridges construction complete, and VRR, bridges rehabilitation retrofitting.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Alboro. Today we have Engineer Bisoyo to discuss some pointers to avoid disqualification of bids. Okay, Engineer Olson.
Good afternoon. For the prospective bidders, sector by advice to observe and strictly observe and during the submission of their bid document. Under Section 23, eligibility requirements for the procurement of infrastructure projects. 23.1 for the purposes of determining the eligibility of bidders using the criteria stated in Section 23.4 of this IRR. Only the following documents shall be required by the bank using forms described in the bidding document. For Class A document, legal document, and for number one, registration certificate of SEC, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or CTA or cooperatives. Number two, mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality for the principal space of businesses of respective area is located, or the equivalent document of inclusive tenant zones or areas. In case of recently expired mayor or business permits, it shall be accepted together with the official receipt as proof that the bidder has applied for the renewal within the period prescribed by the concerned local government unit, provided that the renewed permit shall be submitted as post-qualification requirement in accordance with Section 34.2 of this IRR. For the tax clearance for DO 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. For the technical document, statement of the prospective bidders of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in the nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single large contains contract or SLCC, similar to the contract that should be bid, except under conditions provided for section 23.4.1 and point 3 and 23.4.2.4 of this IRR within the relevant period as provided in the meeting documents in the case of goods. All of the above statements shall include all information required in the PPDs prescribed by the TPPD. Number 6. In the case of procurement of infrastructure projects, a valid Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB license or special PCAB license in the case of joint ventures registration for the type of cost of the CBD. For financial document, the prospective bidders audited financial statement showing, among others, the prospective bidders' total and current and liabilities is not received by the DIR or instituted accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of its submission. Number 8, the prospective bidder's computation for net financial contracting capacity or NFCC. However, in the case of the procurement of goods, as a bidder may submit a committed line of credit from universal or commercial bank and view its NFCC computation. For infrastructure projects or joint ventures, bidder shall submit a GPA in accordance with RT 4566 and its IRR. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective field certificates of registration in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of its IRR. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitutes compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the entities shall likewise submit a statement of all of its ongoing contract and audited financial statement. In case of foreign bidders, the eligibility requirements for statements, the bids, and all other documents to be submitted to the bank must be in English. If the eligibility requirements for statements, the bids, and all other documents submitted to the bank are a foreign language other than English, it must be accompanied by translation of the documents in English. The document shall not be translated by the relevant foreign government agency. The foreign government agency authorized to translate documents or registered translator in the foreign leader's country and shall be authenticated by the appropriate Philippine Foreign Service establishment or post for the equivalent office and jurisdiction over the foreign leaders appearing in the Philippines. Facilitate determination of eligibility, the bank or of a procuring entity shall use the consent of the objects joined with registry manufacturers, suppliers, distributors, contractors, and or consultants in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR. For the procurement of infrastructure projects, Under 23.4.2.1, the following persons entity shall be allowed to participate in the bidding for infrastructure projects. Number one, duly licensed Filipino citizens or sole proprietorship. Number two, partnerships duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 75% of the interest belong to the citizens of the Philippines. Number three, corporations duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 75% of the outstanding capital stock belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. Number four, cooperatives duly organized under the laws of the Philippines. Or number five, persons or entities forming themselves into a joint venture. Example, a group of two or more persons or entities that intend to be jointly and separately responsible or liable for a particular conduct, provided, however, that in accordance with the letter of instructions number 630 or LOI 630, Filipino ownership or interest of the joint venture concerned shall be at least 75%, provided further that joint ventures in which Filipino ownership or interest is less than 75% may be eligible for the structures legal required application techniques and or technologies which are not adequately possessed by a person or entity meeting the 75% Filipino ownership requirement. Provided finally that in the latter case, Filipino ownership or interest shall not be less than 25%. For this purpose, Filipino ownership or interest shall be based on the contributions of each of the members of the joint venture as specified in the joint venture agreement or 23.5.2.1a. Under 23.4.2.3, in accordance with RA 4566 entitled an Act creating the Philippine Licensing Board for the Contractors, prescribing its powers, duties, and functions, providing funds therefore, and for other purposes. The persons or entities enumerated in section 23.4.2.1 of this IRR may participate in the competitive bidding. It has been issued a license for the PICAP to engage or act as a contractor. For under section 23.4.2.4, the prospective bidder must have completed an SLCC that is similar to the contract bidding and whose value adjusted to the current price using the PSA consumer price indices must be at least 50% of the back of the APC to be paid. Provided, however, the contractors under small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract to be paid may be allowed to be paid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of the contract cost or TRCC of the registration based on the guidelines prescribed with the CCAP. Moreover, a contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be paid if it has the same major categories of work. Procuring entity may clarify the bidding document what is regarded as major categories of work under 23.5.2.5a. For 23.4.2.5, the SLCC shall be supported by owner certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner, the agreement of contractor, or final rating of at least satisfactory in the contractor's performance evaluation system or CPS. In case of contract with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. The computation of prospective figures NFCC must be at least equal to the ATC to be calculated as follows. For the NFCC, current asset minus current liabilities times 15 minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started when signing with the contract to be paid. For the GOCCs under 22.5, may be eligible to participate in competitive bidding only if it established that they are 1. Are legally and financially autonomous, 2. Operate under commercial law, and 3. Are not attached agencies of the procuring entity. The, G, the GPPB shall promulgate the necessary guidelines for its provisions. For 23.6, notwithstanding the eligibility of a bidder, the procuring entity concerned serves the right to review the expectations of the bidder at any stage of the procurement process if the procuring entity has reasonable ground to believe that a misrepresentation has been made by the bidder, or that there has been a change in the bidder's ability to undertake the project from the time it submitted its eligibility requirements. Should such review uncover any misrepresentations made in the eligibility requirements, statements or documents or any changes in the situations of the bidder which will affect the ability of the bidder to undertake the project so that it fails the eligibility criteria. The procuring entity shall consider the said bidder as ineligible and shall disqualify from obtaining an award or contract in accordance with rules 21, 22, and 23 of this IR.
Okay, Engineer Misoyo, thank you. Again, for manual submission of bids, you may submit your bids at DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office, Masbate City Procurement Unit, Back Secretariat Office, on or before August 16, 2023 at 11 a.m. as well as for electronic submission of your bids at electronic bids underscore masbati2 at tpwh.gov.ph. Late bids shall not be accepted. Any other comments? Okay, there being no other topics for pre-bid for this topics for discussion, pre-bid conference is adjourned at 2:30.